Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to a new video. I apologize for not uploading lately. Just been busy. Minus that birthday package video a little bit ago. But yeah, this video is going to be my pickups for the month of August and September. I just figured just combine them, it'd be easier. But yeah. Also, as a little asterisk, I'm basically just going to consider this one giant birthday pickups video. Just figured it'd be easier. So, yeah. So first, I got this for my birthday from a couple friends, and I'm looking forward to using it. I've heard very mixed reviews on it, but what I'm basically going to use it as, it'll be fine. And that is the Switch Pad. It's basically a third-party Pro Controller alternative for the Nintendo Switch. But this, you can switch out the face buttons to be like the GameCube, the N64, the NES, which does not work, and the SNES or the Super Famicom. And the I know the NES ones don't work because I've watched reviews on this controller, and the NES buttons aren't they're not coded right. So instead of being what they are, they're like X and CL. So can't use those, but the rest of the buttons I'm sure I could use. I might not even switch them out. I might just switch out the, because basically, as you can see, they've got matching color faceplates for them. So I might just swap out the black with the purple. So, but overall, still looking forward to using it, and it'd be nice to have a little something extra for my Switch, controller-wise, because I play my Switch mostly portable. I don't play it on TV that often. And when I do, it'll be nice to have a regular controller, because the dog controller works fine for some instances, but sometimes I want something a little more heft. But so that'll be good for that. But yeah, moving on. Let's do some movies. First, I picked up Happy Gilmore, one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. If you've not seen Happy Gilmore, go watch Happy Gilmore. It's hilarious. I love this movie. So, next, my dad got this for me for my birthday. It was the last MCU movie that I needed before Far From Home comes out. So, once that comes out and I get it, I'll have them all. And that movie is Ant-Man. This is the first one. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it more than Age of Ultron, I believe. If I recall, I think this came out in the end of Phase 2. But, yeah, I really enjoyed it. So. Next, I picked up Space Jam. This is the Steelbook edition version, whatever. It's Space Jam. I'm sure a lot of you know what this movie is. I'm not going to go into much detail. So, it's Space Jam. Next, my dad got this for me, August. I think this came out. I think it came out in August. But he got me Shazam. Really good movie. I know a lot of people enjoyed it, but some people are didn't really understand the character. They thought it looked goofy, I guess would be the correct term. But if you really think about it, if you're a kid who somebody's able to transform into a superhero and you look like more adult-ish, you're still a kid on the inside. So you're gonna act goofy because you're still a kid. But yeah, it's a good movie. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. So, looking forward to the sequel. Next, I can't remember if I got this or my dad got this. I can't remember. But, got Endgame. Good movie, amazing movie. It's the end of the Infinity Saga for the MCU. So, I'm sure everybody's and their mother has seen it by now, so. But it's good. Next, and last movie that I got, I picked up the Omen collection. This is 1, 2, 3, and the remake, and they're good movies. I just haven't seen them in God years. So looking forward to rewatching these again around Halloween. So that's it for movies. Let's see. I got 2 PS4 games this month. First PS4 game I got here comes from Limited Run Games, and it's my first PS4 purchase from them. I've only purchased a handful of games from them so far. I've purchased 1 Vita, 3 Switch, and 1 PS4 game. And the game is Star Wars Bounty Hunter. This was on the PS2 and the GameCube, and they got it and redid it and whatnot. And it's one of my favorite Star Wars games that does not have you playing as a Jedi. So I recommend it. It's if you weren't able to get this physically through them, you can get it digitally on PS4, and I don't know if it's on Xbox One or not. Probably not, but you can still get it digitally. So next and last PS4 game I got here, I picked up Final Fantasy 15. I've heard great things about it, but I've not installed this yet because I'm working through God of War, and I wanted to get the Royal Edition that has all the DLC. Well, almost all the DLC. There was like 1 or 2 bits that weren't included, but my GameStop didn't have any of that. Didn't have any copies, so I figured I'll get the vanilla copy, and then when the season pass goes on sale, I'll buy it. So looking forward to playing that eventually, but I'm trying to get through God of War right now. Next, got some Xbox One games here, and they're all same series. So got the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. And Mega Man 11. I was in a Mega Man mood these last 2 months, I guess. So alright, next, got some GameCube stuff. Just 2 GameCube games. First, I picked up GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Never played it. I've heard pretty decent things about it, and I like James Bond and I like the games, but I'm not like huge fan of them, if that makes any sense. But I wanted to give this one a try, so it looks fun. And from what it looks like, you're playing as the bad guy, so that's always fun to me. That's always interesting. And next, for GameCube, I picked up the Sonic Mega Collection, which has a lot of Sonic games. This is basically all the Genesis games, and that's good because nowadays when you get any sort of like Genesis collection, you really only get like Sonic 1 and 2. That's it. You don't get 3 for obvious reasons. You don't get Sonic and Knuckles. You don't get, sometimes you'll get Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine thrown in there with 1 and 2, but that's it. So it's nice to have like the full like collection of Sonic games ready to go. So this is also available on the PS2 and I think the Xbox. But yeah. Next, let's do Switch games. I got a handful of Switch games here. First, I picked up Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Some people didn't like 3. I thought it was fine. What I'm looking forward to the most with this game, with this release, is that it also includes the DLC. So I've not played that. The Tyranny of King Washington, I've never played that. So I'm looking forward to playing that. So this also has Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation HD as well. So, which I have played. I have that on my Vita, but still. Next, I picked up Fire Emblem Three Houses. If you're a Fire Emblem fan, you already know what it is. I'm only like an hour and a half in, so I'm not that far into it. But it's fun. It's Fire Emblem. It's what I expect. So who did I end up choosing? I think I chose Black Eagles. That's what I chose for my first playthrough. So next, I picked up Lego DC Supervillains. Fun game. I know a lot of people think the Lego games are for kids, and they are for the most part. But I think they're fun games. I think they're a good. What's the word? I think they're a good complementary game. Like right now, I'm playing God of War on PS4, and if I want to take a break, I can take a break and play something like this for like an hour, and then go back to God of War. So, they're fun games. They really are. And the last Switch game I got here, it's kind of bittersweet. Kind of, sort of. I was really excited when it was announced that this was finally coming to Switch, because it came out on PS4 and Xbox One last year. However, after the whole kerfuffle of the PS4 and Xbox One release, I was hoping Activision would get their shit together when it came to the Switch version. Unfortunately, that ended up not being the case. So I decided, once I found out that wasn't going to be the case, that it was just going to be basically just like the Xbox One and PS4 version, I decided to buy it. I was going to buy it used, and I did. I got this game. It just came out like beginning of the month. I got this game for like $6 and some change. That game is Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I had a $15 off pre-owned coupon from GameStop, and I had $10 in cash from my grandma for my birthday. So I said, fuck it, and I bought it. So I stuck to my guns. I bought it used because Activision cheaped out. This could have fit on a 16 gigabyte cartridge, but Activision cheaped out. It's pretty sad when Capcom, who usually stiffs Switch users when it comes to the physical releases, it's pretty sad when they, who usually do that, they were able to fit all of Dragon's Dogma onto a 16 gigabyte cartridge and sell it for $30. Yet Activision can't do that with Spyro and sell it for $10 more. I don't know. But I'm glad I have it, don't get me wrong. But I would just prefer it if everything was on the cartridge. So, yeah. So far, first game is pretty good. I haven't played 2 or 3 yet, but I'm sure they're just the same. I'm sure they have the same polish as the first game. So, looking forward to getting to those eventually. I have so many games to play. It's God, my backlog. God. But moving right along, I got one PSP game this month. I haven't gotten a new PSP game in a while. But I was on eBay just browsing, and I saw this, and somebody had it complete for like 13 something free shipping. That's what they were asking. Sent them an offer of $10. They accepted. So for $10 free shipping, I picked up Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. Pretty good game. It takes place after 1, I believe. Yeah, after 1. And it just takes me a bit to get used to, because I'm so used to like the Switch, the Vita, having two thumbsticks. So going back to the PSP takes me like 5-10 minutes to get accustomed to that again. But it's still a good game. So, and for $10, can't go wrong. Next, let's see. Got one 360 game this month. The only English. I was at GameStop just browsing, see if they had anything on my list, and they had a couple, but only this one was complete. So I picked it up, and it was really cheap too. And I had it before, and so I wanted to get it again. And that is Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. I really did enjoy this game when I first had it, and recently, like I want to say maybe end of August. I think end of August, beginning of September. Jim Sterling actually like uploaded a video talking about like his favorite like 10 or 15 like underappreciated games that he really did enjoy, but for some reason the general public did not. This was on the list, and I was like, oh, that's right. I did really enjoy that game. So I think if I see it again for cheap, I'll get it. And little did I know, like 2 days later, I found it for cheap. So yeah. Next, a couple PS2 games. First, I picked up Blood Rain 2. I have Blood Rain 1 over there on the PS2 as well. I can never find this game. I couldn't find it in stores at the one local store by me. I couldn't find it for a good deal online. I couldn't really, find a good deal on it. Well, I finally found a good deal on it. Got it on eBay. I think I got it for like, I want to say it was under 10, I believe, free shipping. So, good deal. Next, again, same like Blood Rain 2, I couldn't find it. I could not find this game in stores. I couldn't find it for a good deal online, so I just waited, and finally I found it for a good deal on eBay. So, Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2. So, I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting to get the other. After this, I just need Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2, and Legacy of Kain Defiance. I think that's all I need. Yeah, I think that's all I need for this series. So, yeah. Once I get those other two, I'll be set. So, next, I got some Wii U games. Got two. And first I picked up Lego Jurassic World. I know that this just got ported to the Switch, but the Wii U version is fine for me. It's fine, but yeah, it's more Lego. It's more just simple, relaxing fun. So next, a lot of people didn't like this game, but it was on my list, and I got it for. It was under $10. It was under $10, brand new. So I figured, screw it. And that game is Mighty Number 9. Again, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I figured under $10, brand new. Screw it. So, yeah. And finally, gonna end this off with PS1. Got a nice little stack of PS1 games here, and with these, I just need like 4. Yeah, I think like 4 more games, and my PS1 collection will be done. Not a full set. Oh hell no, I never go for a full set of anything. I mean, out of all the systems that I own, yeah, no, I ain't doing a full set of any of them. Yeah, no, ain't gonna happen. Just personal set. But, yeah, first, I picked up Resident Evil Director's Cut. Parasite Eve. I got this for a good deal, too, on eBay. I think the seller was asking like 30-ish, like 32, 33, something like that. And I offered him like 20, I think I have like I got it for like 24 something, so I got a decent deal on it. So, Mortal Kombat 4, got this on this at the exchange for 18. A little price, well, not, it's better than what I see online, so couldn't really pass that up. So, and then Legend Dragoon. I don't know if it's just my luck or what, but this is my second copy of this game. I love this game, don't get me wrong. I really love this game. I'd love to see a remake, but every time I get a copy of this game, the third disc, the disc holder thing for disc 3, is always broken. I don't know if that's just common with this game or what, but it's every single time. So I'm gonna try to look out for a new case for this. But yeah, great game, highly recommended. I really love to see a remake. That is going to happen, but it'd be nice. Well, these last two PS1 games are kind of bittersweet because about 4 years ago, before my mother passed, I got a package from my friend Brett, and he sent me these two games. And then time goes on, and I actually let a friend of mine borrow these two games because he was feeling nostalgic and he wanted to play through them again. I was like, that's fine, no problem. And then he moved away without giving them back. So, kind of bittersweet. But I got them back in my collection, and I'm glad we've gotten them back. That is Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Glad to have these back in my collection. So, alright, that is it. That is all my pickups for the months of August and September. Like I said, basically just one big birthday pickups video. So yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please give it a like. Please comment. I love to love when people comment. So yeah, have a good one, and I will see you later.